Yeah, it's a tough entrance to follow. So, my name's Steve. I just wanted to thank everybody who's come in from out of town. I know we've got people from really all over the world that came in for this, and so thanks. It's been, shitty circumstances, but it's been really good to get to know a lot of you and hear a lot of the stories and share a lot of those. It's just been good. I'd like to share a couple stories of my own, one in particular, and it may have involved some of you in here, but one of the things that, and it's typical Brian, is that whenever he would go on a deployment someplace, or a different city in Southwest, or wherever the case it might be, I'd always get a picture of some random guy giving me the middle finger. And sometimes it was a video. He was in the Middle East, and I'd get a video of some guy, and he's like, "Fuck you, Steve." And I'm like, so if that was any of you in here, well, fuck you. But it's funny, the first day he went in the hospital, when he was in Mercy, he had his wife Ann take a picture of him, giving me the middle finger. And it wasn't good enough. He said he looked like he had two chins in it. So he actually made Ann retake the picture, and then he sent it to me, flicking me off. And so, it's just stories like that that's who he was, and he didn't take offense to it. There was another guy named Steve, and I got a video from him, and he said, "My name's Steve." Fuck you, Steve. And so those, I think it's things like that I'll miss the most. I went to text him the other day, I saw something that it was like some Top Gun thing, and you can't text him anymore. And only he would have found it funny. I'm the only other person that would have found it funny at all. Some of my other friends just humor me when it comes to Top Gun stuff. Like his Uncle Mike said today, it was one of those things, years ago, he went down to Pensacola with us and he saw the Blue Angels flying, and he goes, "I'm going to fly with them one day." And, I said to him, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to be an astronaut too." No, you're not. And then sure as shit, he flew with them. I love my job, I love my career, but when I was 16, I was not dreaming of being a high school assistant principal. But Brian, from the time I knew him, and my dad flew fighters, and I was always convinced that Brian hung around with me because he would get access to F-4s. And it's just kind of the way that it went. Another fun story about Brian, many of you know, you've seen him out in the sun. He doesn't tan very well. And so he would go to the Lake of the Ozarks with us every year, me and my family. And one of the first years, and I can't believe Kathy ever let him go with us again, but he didn't like wearing a suntan lotion. So he didn't put it on. And so he started bubbling up, like he had bubbles. And then he went down a water slide, all the bubbles burst. And Kathy was none too pleased, I think, with the Smith family upon that return. But he always he thought it was the funniest damn thing in the world. I don't think I ever saw the guy get, well, I would say I've never seen him get mad. I'd say I've been in 2 fist fights in my whole life, and they were both with him. And my other buddy, Chris Nolan Ryan with me one night, but that's a different story. So, I've seen him get mad, but he was drunk and I was sober, so that doesn't really count. I do know that, I feel like I'm forgetting something here. I do know